Greetings, everyone. This is Zyron, and over the years, I've thought I've grown over this situation that happened a long time ago when I was a younger, more youthful org member of the Star Citizen community. But yeah, I've had some terrible experiences brought on by my own faults. So I figured I would share my own experience of something that happened when I was fairly new to the Star Citizen scene. I had only been playing about less than a year at that time. And I had a friend, and I was part of an org. I had just left my first, you know, I had just left my first exclusive org, Nova Galactic, for other reasons I'm not going to get into. That's not really important. They're not even part of this. I left them because they wouldn't let me have other connections with other entities or other groups. So that was beneficial for me and for them. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about them. I have no hard feelings for their leadership. And I later joined another org that I'm not going to go into, two orgs actually. And let me see. I'm reading through my old Discord posts because I'm trying to make heads or tails of what happened through that time period. And apparently I had a friend who was going to crash a mobilization. We were having drills and stuff during an outing, and he was going to crash the party in a Retaliator. So he shows up, gets angry that he gets shot down, the long story short, and then 7 hours later, according to these logs, they ousted me from the org, say I'm a liability, and it makes me angry. And yes, they were right. I was angry at the time and not responsible. I realized that was my mistake. But yeah, I take responsibility for that. That was my problem, my fault. I was an idiot. However, how they acted about it was really weird. They totally iced me out. Basically, didn't tell me I was kicked out. I tried to log into the Discord to apologize, even offer myself as a shooting target in game, but nobody would talk to me. He blocked me. I can't even ask him. I said, this is ridiculous. My friend, who I'm not even going to name because he's not part of it, told me to sit tight. I need time to cool down. He told me it's not going to be today. Breathe in, breathe out. And that was it. I wouldn't talk to this friend again. These posts were December 6th, just for reference, of 2020. And I wouldn't talk to this friend again for over a month until January 27th of 2021. We were just talking about salvage and the tonk. My buddy mentions a new ally in the org who's he's gonna shield. He managed to find, and I told him I had managed to find a home in one of my current orgs, which I'm still with to this day. Very proud of that fact. And we were just BSing. This, that, and the other thing. We BS for a good bit. Honestly, the reason excerpt why I'm making this video, I'm reminding myself this is basically my tales of my beginnings, early beginnings in Star Citizen community. And I'll admit, I was a butt originally. So I've really matured since then. I've never done stuff like this. At a certain point, though, can't remember, my friend, who's still talking to me in my former org by now, we're going through months, it's February. And during this time, we were suspicious about something. I know it sounds like I'm super vague. And then my friend, in February of 2021, I left a fairly toxic org. The guy that my friend was protecting everybody split from my former org. So honestly, I kind of count my blessings looking back that I got kicked out of that org. And it's just, yeah. And then at a certain point, my friend who's talking with me, he later, would join this org as well. Sorry I'm scrolling, everyone. It's just that I was looking up these old posts. I mean, geez, I was having to fact check everything. But suffice to say, apparently there was either a mole or something in the former org, and what was once a good org split down the middle. And it wasn't my fault. Now, this org I was part of was not a fun place for beginners. And I will wholeheartedly say I'm a lot happier now. Nowadays, I'm learning. I don't backstab people because I don't believe in it. It's not fun. I'm really apprehensive about burning bridges because I don't feel like that's conducive for a good gaming environment. I'm sorry this video is so very long, but yes, I admit that me burning the bridge with this org was basically my inadvertent fault. I told this gentleman to stay away, and it's been 3 years since it happened. Honestly, I count my blessings. I haven't talked to the guy that did it in over 3 years. Since then, I quit talking to him totally, even though he's on my friends list. It's kind of funny. My friend in the org and several members of his team are with me now, and a couple of other orgs, and we're all still friends. But the former leadership to this day has never talked to me, never contacted me, nothing. And honestly, I'm not even going to give out their names because they're not worth it. And it may sound like I'm belly aching, but you know what? Whatever. This may end up being my worst video on YouTube, but I really don't care. I had to get this off my chest at some point before things got lost to time. But yeah, I was never a perfect person in Star Citizen, but I'm learning that, you know, maybe someday we can all laugh at what happened, but right now I guess there's still some wounds that need to heal. I advise everyone to take a lesson from this and count your friends. Don't, make as few mistakes as you can, because those may cost you friendships. Anyways, this has been Axis 0096, aka Zyron 07, everyone, signing off.